So I'm doing my Alex Horn impression. Wear my sport coat.
You lay on the ground and be a snake.
So we're starting to watch some sort of like 10-minute nail ideas nonsense. And it was mostly acrylic nails, which Jamie doesn't do, so whatever.
Not since I ripped off half my nail, I don't.
And whatever the thumbnail was, it was like we didn't even get to that far. But they've been doing Taskmaster at home, but because it's in England, the time zones aren't quite lining up, and so I didn't realize that they had one today as an example as of this filming. So today is March 27th, where it was just a 6-hour task, whereas previously it was 30 hours, so there was half a chance that if we were going to do any of these, we potentially could, but like the first one was throw paper into a wastebasket.
Spectacularly.
Yeah, and it was like, how badly do I want to show our messy apartment? And I just had a feeling for the sheer volume of submissions, it's like, I think me just going toss is not going to...
That's not spectacular.
Yeah, it's not worth the calories of whatever intern had to watch that. Well, so I was sitting there, like it all came together in one moment, thinking about Taskmaster, which we love, and then the nail stuff, and I have not been doing any nail anything for weeks. Like I'm on occasional shopping trips, but beyond that, I'm just not really involved. And now with all this, you know what, I guess I could say quarantine. I mean, we're not monetized anyway, so I guess I could say COVID-19 all I want, but I just don't want YouTube taking it down thinking we're talking about it explicitly, as that's not what this video is about. The point is, we're stuck at home a lot, and there is no trips to Disney, and there's no trips to anything else, so we're in make your own fun mode. And I was thinking, like, isn't there a way to do Taskmaster with nail art? Like, come up with some kind of ideas, but make it so it's a contest of some sort between the two of us.
Keep going.
It says, help me. So, yes, help me come up with ideas for the nail stuff.
Yes.
All right, so if you'd like to try this at home, you certainly can. And I can't call this Taskmaster for certain legal reasons. But what I can say is this is idea generator. So here's the scoop. We have 2 hoppers. This is what the theme is of the nail design. And this is design elements. So one of us is going to pick the theme. And one of us is going to pick how many design elements up to 3. So
we can stop at any point?
Yeah, you can say...
There's just one?
One person's going to pick what the theme is and say, make the...
Okay.
So here's one that's not in here. I'm going to say, make the sunniest nails.
Okay.
And it's like, well, I guess you have to do a yellow. But then the other person's like, oh, then it has to have 2 things. And then they can pull it out. And one has to have railroad tracks and one has to have pet hair. You know, and it was like, oh, okay, all right. So somehow you have to work those 2 elements into that and have it be sunny all at the same time. And then, because we have to work separately, when Jamie is done making her swatch, her stick thing, she's going to put it in this bag. And when I'm done with mine, I'm going to put it in this bag. And then when we're done, we're going to open up our bag and compare who made what.
This is fun. He's playing games with me. Yay.
Yeah. Well, I just think it hits all the buttons. It's creative, it's nail stuff, it's
Okay. All right.
challenge.
So how long do we have to create our swatch?
I say 30 minutes. I think that's a good... Because then it kind of puts the heat on about come up with some ideas quick and not...
Well, not only come up with some ideas quick, but you need time for the polish to dry a little bit in between coats.
Yeah. But the point being that it's going to be a blind end result for each of us.
Okay. So do we pull the theme first or the
So
elements
yeah, we have to
first?
do the theme first.
Why?
Because then it's going to challenge the other person to be like, oh, well, based on that, I'm going to go with.
No, see it.
So you think it should be the other way?
I think
like,
it should be the elements. I think it should
do
be,
the
all
elements
right, I'm going to
first?
do 2 elements.
Okay.
And then, because then you could get things like, you know, like rainbow and unicorn, and your brain's going, and, you know, you're like, oh, I got ideas. And then you pull out, you know, funeral or something. Okay. So, you know, I have no idea what he wrote a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what's in here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure funeral's not.
All right. Well, since I'm wearing the host coat, then I will say what the theme is after you decide how many elements.
All right. Well, this is our first time.
Yep.
So I'm picking 3.
Okay. All right.
All right. Here are the 3 elements you must include in your nail design.
Okay.
Now you can use any of the 3 sticks we have, clear, white, or black.
Okay, yeah.
Yes? Okay. I want to make sure before I get yelled at for doing something I'm not supposed to. Oh, shit. Vinyls. Damn it, I hate those things. All right, you have to use vinyls.
Okay.
You have to use sequins. Oh my goodness. And you have to use, it has to be glossy. That's easy. That part's easy. All right, vinyl, sequins, and glossy. I got ideas. Now ruin it for me.
Okay. Now, before I reveal the thing, where are the sequins?
Oh, that's proprietary. Oh, Lord.
Well, this is going to be challenging. Make the dullest nails using these 3 elements. Your time starts. No.
Go away. Okay. The dullest nail. All right. What is dull? Hey, you can't be in here.
I'm taking off the host coat.
All right. So, dullest nail. Let's start with Okay. Oh, that's good. All right. So I'm gonna do a nude and another nude, and then like the lamest sequence I can find. Neutral by nature. That sounds dull, doesn't it? So. Okay. And then, where are my scissors? Okay. Okay. Actually, before I dry this, can you hear our upstairs neighbor banging around? That's just him walking. Did we check the boxes? I used vinyl. I used sequins. It is definitely the dullest, and it is glossy. Done.
Shit, that much time left.
Wow. I'm good.
All right, so I got two things, and then glossy. Because I'm me, and because I'm the one who keeps bringing the stuff into the house, I'll do my Seche Vite. That's my glossy. I got these particles, and I've got these vinyls. I would hope if I was like doing this on camera. Still not doing it on camera. All right, because of time constraints, I'm going to throw on an extra coat of polish. All right. I think what I'm going to do, because of time constraints, how am I going to do this? Maybe this? Even though this isn't that kind of stuff. Oh, what am I going to do? Problem is there's way too much polish on here. All right, let's try this. My goal is to saturate, because I really don't want to bring this back into the bottle. I'm trying to saturate and make it so that I can drag. All right, so now that we've competed.
Okay, can I just say I really enjoyed that? Can we do
Nice
another
one
one?
of
Can we
us.
do another one? Can we do another one? We have to, because you have to go first on one of these.
Yeah.
So we have to do at least one more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's...
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I think, as I've already said in my segment, she automatically wins on this, so, as I'm disqualified.
You're just qualified?
Yep. So,
All right. Well, we have our boxes.
All right, 1, 2, 3. So I don't have all the design elements.
So
on
wait, I can't see yours. Hang on. All right. Oh, yours is really wet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it went horribly, epically wrong.
What? What were you trying to do?
Well, I touched the thing to see if it was dry yet, and it wasn't, so it left a big bald spot.
Okay.
And I was trying to cover it over, and then it's like, well, the more polish I'm using, it's like there's 30 minutes, so it wasn't gel, because I'm an idiot.
I'm pretty sure I said at the very beginning the contest should be an hour each because you needed drying time, and you just thought I meant at the end, but I meant in between.
Yeah, no,
And that's
well, I
when,
mean, it
and that's
made
when I made the mistake. I left this sitting out. He saw it. Didn't put it away.
it didn't accomplish anything I did.
Oh,
use
it helped mine.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Also, this is only 2 coats. It's the one coat on the bottom, and that's where using this colored stick paid off because I got better coverage.
yeah.
Okay, so what did you do? You did stop touching it, Jamie. Okay, so you did just like a beige or like a
Well, I did LA colors metal
okay.
because I wasn't thinking. I really should have done a beige that I see in the tray now that the heat's off.
Boring beige.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is what I went with. You ready? Hi, my name is Naily, and I say meh.
Yep.
Okay, so what were the notes? All right, so glossy. All right, I'll give you glossy.
Yep.
I don't see any vinyls.
I didn't do vinyls.
Oh,
So, yeah,
you
that's
didn't
what-
do vinyls.
That's why I said I'm disqualified.
You are disqualified.
Yeah, it was way too wet, and it was never going to dry today.
Yeah.
There's too much crap on there at this point.
Yes, very, very thin layers.
Fabulous.
Yeah.